I'm here today with Gwen Kukul with Crafting Rocks. Gwen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about Crafting Rocks and your services.
Well, Crafting Rocks was created with the time-strapped parent and the non-crafty parent in mind, who has the creative kid. And there's really two components to Crafting Rocks. The first is our Kids Craft Club, which is a program where we provide classes after school for ages 4 and up. And then we also, during school breaks, provide some workshops and some adventure camps. And then the other component would be our craft parties, which we do anything for birthday parties. They can be church functions or maybe even family functions where they need something to keep the kids busy. Our parties can be anything from a simple craft, we'd come and do one craft with the kids, all the way up to a full service craft party that right down from the invitations to the decorations.
Wow.
The whole shebang. And then we also throw in a few mommy classes that we invite our moms to come and work with me and get to know me better.
Wonderful, great. So why did you decide to start this business?
Well, I've always been crafty and I enjoy doing artistic creations. And I've wanted to find a way to channel that talent into a form of being more of a business and less of a hobby. I was working at a local craft store teaching art and crafts and scrapbooking to adults. And I was asked to assist with a kids craft class. And I completely fell in love with the kids and the joy and the pride they had on their faces when they showed their parents their creative, project. And I knew that that's what I wanted to do. So I spent a few months researching, putting together a lesson plan and going over all the administrative hurdles, and then Crafting Rocks was born.
Wonderful. And tell me a little bit about what you hope to accomplish by teaching kids crafts.
Well, I think that everybody has a form of self-expression. They need a way to express themselves, and kids do most of all. So Crafting Rocks, their goal is to expose children to many forms of craft materials and art mediums so that we can help those kids with their artistic and crafting expression. And while we are focusing on the skills and techniques involved in the craft itself, we try to build on the core basic skills of listening and following directions and planning and even following through from beginning to the end of a project.
Well, how would you like to see your company grow?
Right now, my core student base is within my local community of Roxborough. And we have some classes and some new programs that we hope to launch in January that will hopefully help us get more exposure and maybe get us out more into the Denver metro area.
Wonderful. So tell me how parents can get in contact with you.
Well, I have a website, it's craftingrocks.com. And all my contact information is on there with email and phone number. And then I also have a Facebook page that they can connect with me by
Wonderful.
Facebook.
Gwen, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure learning more about your business.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here today with Gwen Kukul with Crafting Rocks.